Here's a first carry for their running back, and that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
Viking 18. Let's go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
38-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 15-yard pickup there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
47-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Catch. Ready, right?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Got ready. Here we go. Here we go. Just the Eagles.
They'll look to throw yet again. Open man is Davis.
Number 7. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 34-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. That's to the big tight end, Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Bengals first down.
Come on. Hit.
1st and goal.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Brings up 2nd.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
70 Timberwolves. Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Hurry.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? They'll throw out of the gun. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
Fourth down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. McPherson's kick is good, and the Bengals are up to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens move out to a 7-3 lead.
Ravens 7, Bengals 3. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking.
Let's go now.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. That caught by Davis. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup there of 13. It's a Cincinnati first down.
1st and 10 at the
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
On the set.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Go.
He'll drop to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them.
Ready, ready. Let go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Back near his goal line. Jackson. Plus to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds. Very close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 35. And the Ravens first down.
On first and 10, Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Jackson up top again. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he is out of bounds. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now, faking the give. A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Trey Hendrickson in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Third and long for Jackson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to throw. Jackson moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This drive in danger of stalling out on third and 10. This is caught 2. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 4th TD grab of the season. Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3.
Bengals 3. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Get it. Let go.
Back to throw here. Oh, the ball's out. One of the Ravens has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Davis. And they will finally run him down. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be second down.
Ready? Ready?
The shotgun snap. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Mike Green. He gets in there to record the sack. Number 16 now on the season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. That one on target, and Davis is gone. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Andre Yosibov was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
70 Wolf. Go. Ready.
Back to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. Play action now. Jackson. Flowers with the catch. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
13 yards on the play. And the Baltimore first down.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll go right back to Flowers. Down the right sideline. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line.
Gain of 47 on the play. That's another.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That is hauled in at the 5. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. To the air one more time with Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal. At the Bengals 3-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. His second touchdown of this first half. The extra point is good. And the Ravens stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get it! Viking, 18! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Go!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is a Dafe Owe. In for the sack, and that's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's caught! And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go! 70 Timberwolf! 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger! Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. They'll look to throw yet again. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go, shot!
He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready! Ready!
Back to the air one more time. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 35-yard line.
2nd and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
No, we changed it. Yo.
Jackson up top again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll swing this out wide to Henry. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. 17 yards on that play. First down, Baltimore.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Now Jackson. On the run to the right. Off he goes.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 2nd down, Jackson. That is caught, side of the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Extra point attempt to come here. He knocks it through. And the Ravens stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
18 Cardinals. Set up. Dragon 60.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to air this out for Davis. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Go. Ready.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Ready. Panther 60. 79. 79 Broncos.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Gonna go right back to Henry. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack, but there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle,
and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson, his 2nd sack tonight, number 5 for him now on the year. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens will extend their 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
70 Timberwolf.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. 2nd half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Throwing now from the gun. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he will score. Touchdown, Bengals. At touchdown number 19 on the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bengals will get just a bit closer. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
20. Shell.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. A tight end in motion now. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Third and 9. Here's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Goff to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free. Pressure coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
He'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. After that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Goff to throw on 1st down. That's hard. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
20!
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal.
3-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Here's Goff. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. No reason not to go for it at this point. They will on 4th and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's gone. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
2nd and 7. They'll go again here with Henry. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. On a quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They move to 16-0 on the year. They have a chance next Sunday to become the first team to finish a regular season 17-0. And that'll